For that day, senior government leaders were part of a convention called by the President, Dr. William Ruto, alongside his deputy Rigathi Gachagua.
Sibling rivalry that has always been between the two houses and the consequent challenges that we've had with legislation and the workings of government at the two levels of government will be a thing of the past.
In today's session, as preempted by the head of state yesterday, was a sit-down with the legislature and county leads towards the actualization of various initiatives, including the construction of dams and food security strides for the benefit of the Kenyan people.
Every arm of government and every level of government serves the people of Kenya.
And despite their varied political allegiance, the Council of Governors, through their chair, Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru, declared their commitment to maintain a congruent relationship with the government of the day.
I take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to assure you, and on behalf of the Council, our full support to your government. You have seen all of us are cooperating and working with you, and we look forward to achieving and delivering as one going forward.
It is not a choice that I make, or a choice that governors make, or a choice that any political party makes. It is by operation of the Constitution. The Constitution directs us to work together in collaboration and in concurrence.
There's really no conflict between the national government and the county governments, and we're very clear on what the roles of the national governments are vis-a-vis what our roles are. At the center of the Constitution of Kenya is a devolved system of government. We will achieve faster development when the government at the county level and the national level work together to deliver as one.
National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah stated his intent to further the state's agenda in his capacity, calling on the head of state to hold more sittings with the parliamentary leads to avoid possible collision between the two houses.
We intend to work in a seamless manner to ensure that processing of government bills is expeditious. A total of 23 acts of parliament, Your Excellency, that were taken to court by our colleagues in the Senate. And as you have indicated, the Honorable Aaron is my good friend, and I do not expect that you'll be taking us to court in the near future. Severally told us that the buck stops on your desk. If you find the Senate going to court, if you find governors going to court, Your Excellency, if you find the National Assembly going to court, then there's a problem. And that problem, Your Excellency, can only be resolved on your desk.
On his part, Majority Leader in the Senate, Aaron Cheruiyot, insisted a need for fruitful interactions between the various leaders as he lay out his weight behind the realization of the national agenda.
I am so pleased by the remarks that you made, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, about relationship between leaders and members of a cabinet. As a cabinet secretary, while you might be saying the members of parliament who are coming to your offices to want to meet you, and you say, these politicians are taking a lot of our time, and think, you know, in the mind of the fellow who's seated in a waiting room, he's a general who wears the marks of the struggle. And he looks at you as a beneficiary of the struggle that he partook in, but cannot enjoy the benefit.
The head of state further made his intentions clear on settlement of disputes out of court between his government and other arms of authority, while issuing a warning to state agencies to similarly not engage taxpayer funds in unnecessary court battles.
I will not allow any matters between the two houses or between the two levels of government to go to court. We have agreed with the two leaders of majority that even the matters that are in court, we are going to find a mechanism for an out-of-court settlement.
The convention has been on course for the past 3 days with the agenda of adopting the administration's economic transformation plan based on priorities such as food security and job creation. This with the president laying down his roadmap for the year 2023, apart from reading the riot act to his executive team.
Any government agency that decides to take another government agency to court, whoever are responsible for the court matters, they will pay using their own money. I will not accept government resources to be used to pay lawyers for one government agency to take another government agency to court.
Tomorrow we'll see the wrap-up of the sittings, which Dr. Ruto has said will be custom during his tenure to take stock on what needs to be realized, what has been attained, and what plays elusive.